Hey guys, Tommy Perchinsky here from Landing Cube, again with another video on Facebook ads for Amazon sellers. And in this video, I'm going to be going over how to structure your campaign to maximize your chances of success. So we're here in Facebook Ads Manager, setting up a new campaign, and for most Amazon sellers, the best objective is going to be conversions. Unless you have a very limited budget, then traffic would be better. Alright, so I'm not going to click on the create split test or campaign budget optimization, just because I've found that Facebook they typically select winners very early before a statistically significant result is made, and I found that just running split tests, by yourself tends to work better. Alright, so we chose the campaign objective. Now we're in the ad set level, and we're going to choose the conversion event lead. Now that would mean when someone enters an email to get a coupon code. So they're given your email, and as we discussed in a previous video about why sponsored products ads are different than Facebook ads. You don't want to treat Facebook ads like sponsored product ads. And one of the big benefits you're going to get from Facebook ads is building up a list and enabling retargeting. So getting that email is very important. And I'm going to turn on dynamic creative, and this will run split tests on your creative, on your text and headlines in the ad. And the thing is, you can only do images with dynamic creative. So if you're doing videos or a carousel, you're not going to be able to use dynamic creative. So to run those split tests, what you'll have to do is just duplicate the ad set, and then on the duplication, use a different video or carousel or text in the ad. So you'll have to manually do the split test by duplicating the ad set and changing the ad. Alright, so I'm not going to go deep into audiences on this video. We have other videos that go into building cold audiences for Amazon products, and that go into building custom and lookalike audiences. For instance, if you want to download your Amazon customer data, the shipping addresses and names of buyers, you can do that and create a lookalike audience from that, and we have a video on how to do that. Now I will just say, for a lot of products, we want to go 29 plus women, because women buy more online and women in their 20s have less money to spend. So 29 plus women is generally a good audience to target. And obviously different products, it's gonna vary. And this is with everything here, but I choose Amazon.com, engage shoppers, and I'm gonna put this in different boxes, so they match both these categories. Now we're at 19 million. I'm gonna narrow this further. Let's do parents with children age parents with toddlers. So that brought us down quite a bit. That's maybe a little bit too small of an audience. So parents with preschoolers, we can include one of these: parents with preschoolers, new parents, and toddlers. So now we're at 380,000. That's a good size audience. And I'm going to turn this off. I'm gonna leave the automatic placement on. And now let's talk about budget and schedule. So again, the big benefit you're going to get from Facebook ads is running split tests. So if you don't have the budget to run split tests, Facebook ads is probably not for you. You know, if you're not willing to spend at least $500 within for a week-long campaign, you probably don't have the budget to really do Facebook ads right. Another thing on the pixel, so we see here, this is based on a 7-day click conversion window. And for Facebook to optimize the pixel so that they find the people that are most likely to convert, and then going forward showing ads to people that are more likely to convert, you need 50 events. You need 50 conversions within this 7-day conversion window. So if you don't have the budget to get 50 events within a 7-day window, then the pixel is going to have a very hard time optimizing. So let's see, if we spent $500 over 7 weeks, over 7 days, $500 over 7 days, that's $71. And then if we divided that across 2 ad sets, let's say $35 per day. Because we are going to split test this ad set, we're going to split test the targeting audience. So we have a targeting audience here, and let's say we're going to run another targeting audience that uses a lookalike audience. But for now, we're just doing this, $35 for each. We're going to run that continuously. And you can even, if you set a lifetime budget for the campaign, you can set up the ads to run during specific hours of the day. Now again, because we did the dynamic creative, we can only test images. So I'm going to add 2 images. When we're doing this dynamic creative, we don't want to run too many different variations, because again, Facebook will have a hard time optimizing if you have too many variations. So we're going to do 2 images, 2 primary text, 2 headlines, etc. So we have 1 text, and we're going to add another one. Again, we have other videos on writing good copy in your ad and good images in your ad. And we actually have a document that contains a bunch of examples of Facebook ads for Amazon sellers, and goes over the copy and the creative and what's good about them and what can be improved. So if you want that document, again, we'll put a link in the description below for you to sign up for that. But again, we're going to do 2 variations of these different elements. Okay, so we have this headline, click to get your 30% off coupon. Now let's add another headline, secure your home and save 30%. Got the description. You could add another description too if you want to test that. And then for the website URL, we have this landing page. And again, we'll have videos going over creating ad copy and ad creative that works well, and also landing page elements that improve conversions. And then for the call to action, we might want to test different call to actions too. So learn more, and you might want to do shop now too to get really people that are really interested. And we got the Facebook pixel turned on, and our Facebook pixel is integrated on the landing page so that you can track people that claim your coupon and enter the email. People that visit the landing page, you can retarget them. It gives you a lot of options. So you want to make sure that you're not driving traffic straight to Amazon, that you have a way to pixel people that click on your ad. So you can continually optimize your advertising. We have 2 images, 2 primary texts, 2 headlines. We got the website URL, the landing page, and we have the calls to action. Now I gotta move this video so I can click confirm, and we're gonna publish that. So right now, as it's set up, we are testing 2 different images, 2 different primary text and headlines. But we also want to test the targeting audience. That's very, very important. So what we're going to do is duplicate this ad set, original campaign, 1 copy of each ad. And now we're going to keep everything the same. So the ad is going to be the exact same. We're just going to change the audience. So let's say we're going to use a lookalike audience. And again, we have a video on how to run a lookalike audience to people that are similar to your past Amazon buyers. And what we're going to do is get rid of this stuff. So it's a pure lookalike audience. And again, you can add these detailed targeting elements to a lookalike audience to narrow it down a bit, but we're not going to do that here. So we're going to keep everything the same here and hit publish. Okay, so now we have 2 ad sets running with different targeting audiences, and each ad set is showing the exact same ads to those different audiences. So then you have a proper test, because if you were showing different ads to these audiences, then you wouldn't know whether it is the ads that results in the different results, that leads to the different results, or if it's the audience that leads to the different results. So you want to really isolate the variables to properly test the variable. So in this case, we're running a split test for the audience and the different elements of our ad. Now, when we get enough results to determine a winner, what we're going to do, so let's say we find out that after a week, or maybe even before the week, we determine that one of these audiences, so we're going to call this lookalike. Let's say after a week we find out that, after 4 days, it's really clear that the lookalike audience is performing better. And again, there are tools out there to determine statistical significance. I like Neil Patel's tool. But let's say, after a few days we find out that this lookalike audience is performing a lot better. We're going to turn off this other audience, and we can do a few things. One, we can duplicate this lookalike audience and make a minor adjustment to test a new audience, and again, keep all the ads the same. Or we can just funnel all this money into the winning one. That is for the audience, and we can do the same thing for the ad. except for the ad, you're not going to see, because we're only running run ad with different creative elements. What we're going to do is look at this breakdown. So we can see which of the images is performing better by clicking on this breakdown, clicking on the image video, and it'll show the two. You can see the performance broke down by the two different ads, the images, and you can do that with the text, the headline, the call to action, all the things we're testing. And again, once we have a statistically significant winner for those individual elements, then what we're going to do is duplicate the ad set and we're going to keep the ad set, we're going to keep everything in the ad set the same. We're going to keep the audience the same, but we're going to change up the ad elements. And same thing here. Let's say this one was the winner, this one was the loser. We're going to X out of this, and we can either just keep this one and run all the money, all the budget towards the winning image and, you know, different elements. Let's say this one won and this one won. So we can just narrow down these elements and just run the winning elements, or we can test a new image, we can test a new piece of text, we can test not a new call to action, because we know you know, there's a limited amount that are relevant. But again, you have two options: either narrow it down and funnel all the money, all the remaining budget towards the winning elements, or you test new elements. So that is the general approach. And in remaining videos, we will discuss targeting audience, different options for Amazon sellers that work, and we'll discuss ad creative and ad copy that works, and landing page elements that improve conversions. So I just want to stress, split testing is really the key to succeeding with Facebook ads. And if you don't have enough budget, you're not going to be able to run proper split tests. You need 50 conversions within the attribution window. So that is 7 days. You can set it to 1 day, but if you have a lot of budget, then Facebook could really optimize. But again, if you don't get those 50 conversions within that conversion window, Facebook, the pixel's not going to optimize, so it's not going to be able to show the ads to the right people. And that is really the big strength of Facebook ads, that the pixel learns who to show ads to get the most conversions for the least amount of money. But if you don't get enough conversions because your budget is low, then it's not going to be able to optimize properly. So split testing, have enough budget to run proper tests and get the Facebook pixel to optimize, and then you're on a path to success.